this is our 5th year here at Mining Disrupt. And let's see, does this go to the next slide? Nope, not yet. All right, well, you guys will let me know. There we go, thank you. So this is our 5th year. What's interesting and the big change that I see that I'm very excited about is the first year that we were here, we had to tell everybody what immersion cooling was. We had to explain to them the fact that we were going to take your mining devices, we were going to completely immerse them in fluid, and we were not only going to cool them, but we were actually going to improve their performance. If you look around now today, what you're going to see is that there are a lot of companies focused on immersion cooling, which for us is great because our primary technology that we focus on is actually the immersion coolants themselves. So when we introduced BitCool way back in 2016, it was the first purpose-designed dielectric immersion coolant available in the market. And then since then, we've been working very hard on various types of improvements. So what I want to announce today is some of the new products that we've introduced in the fluid space, specifically to support both immersion mining and immersion cooling of electronics overall. So today, we spent over $2.5 million to build a new facility down in Tyler, Texas, where we've been located. And a big part of that facility was actually improving our yield rates for our fluids, as well as improving the actual fluids themselves to reduce viscosity, to reach higher flash points and higher fire points, as well as to improving the overall biodegradation characteristics of our fluids. And so today, I'm very happy to announce that we've got 2 new fluids to our product line, the BitCool and ElectroCool, with a vastly improved set of specifications. So this is going to actually improve the overall performance and cooling of the devices. And we've been very successful in offering these new fluids both to our end users as well as our OEM partners in the immersion cooling space. One of the other areas that's always been a challenge for immersion has been the compatibility with the cabling, PVC, and other materials. And we've been working very hard from a chemistry perspective to update BitCool specifically, as well as ElectroCool, to be more compatible and to eliminate the stiffening that you see in those cables. For those of you that have got any immersion experience, you're very familiar with the fact that all the cables go rigid. And with the introduction of the new Gen 2 products that we have, we've done a tremendous job in eliminating that. The other area that we've really focused on from day one has been material compatibility. One of the things that's interesting about immersion overall is you'll see a lot of focus on tanks, on cooling systems, on ways of moving the fluid. But at the heart of the matter, the fluid that you are using to immerse your devices in is far more important because it is actually what dictates all of the other parameters of those systems. The material compatibility that takes place within that system as a whole, the ability of the fluid to be positively interact with all those different components is critical. And so material compatibility remains at the top of our list when we're looking at the performance characteristics of our fluids. And so with that, one of the things that we've been able to do is eliminate 2 other factors, bubbling and foaming. This doesn't sound very important unless you've been involved in a very large immersion system deployment. Because at the end of the day, anytime that you have bubbles, anytime that you have any kind of foaming action that's occurring inside your immersion system, you're losing a tremendous amount of efficiency. The introduction of that air into the fluid effectively destroys its ability to transmit and carry heat. And so our focus has been, particularly for very large systems with very high flow rates, is manipulating the molecular structure of the fluid to eliminate as much as possible the bubbling and foaming. Now, if you have fluid that's falling 30 or 40 feet in an open pipe, there's really nothing you can do to stop the foaming action that's going to occur there. That's really a mechanical engineering challenge that has to get solved. But after that's occurred, the ability for the fluid to release those bubbles, to prevent the foaming action, has a tremendous impact on the overall efficiency. And so by our new Gen 2 fluids, we've done a great job of actually cutting that process down so that now we can get significantly higher flow rates, which results in better overall cooling. In addition to all of that, our new facility allows us to get much better yield quality of our products, which allows us to offer greater discounts both on an OEM and a direct delivery basis. So we get a tremendous benefit there. The other thing, though, that I'm very excited to offer for the first time is actually under our electrical brand and working in conjunction with a number of data center providers, equipment, and server manufacturers, and we're now extending this as well into the mining industry, is our ability to warranty for replacement or repair any equipment that's damaged because of its immersion in our fluids. We believe this is an industry first. We've been pioneering this for the past 2 years with some of our large OEM customers and large direct customers, and now we're in the process of making that warranty coverage available to anyone who's using our electrical fluid in their immersion mining and immersion data center facility. In addition to that, we're now offering a full life cycle management process, basically the ability to reprocess fluid on site, filter and remove contamination, as well as a free system of constantly monitoring your fluid for any type of contamination, water, humidity, material compatibility. All of this is critical because what we're seeing now is that initially many mines were only built for a few years of operation. Now with our data center customers, we're seeing that they're asking for 15 or more years of operation. And with that, you need a full life cycle. So we're excited to work with our OEM partners. We're excited to work with our end users. As I said, we've been in this business longer than anyone on the immersion side, and we believe that by offering now a better grade and higher performance set of fluids, along with this equipment warranty, we now can enable and ensure that the largest customers, as well as our smallest customers, are going to get the same level of performance and benefit from immersion cooling. Thanks for your time. I'm happy to take any questions if there are. Otherwise, I'm going to give you some time back and let them get back on schedule. Very good. Thanks, all. Appreciate it.